Hello everyone, I'm back again with another Cardano update you don't want to miss, guys. Today I'll be talking about Cardano and ADA and see what is happening, and of course what we could be expecting as you go further into March. As we're looking at the overall markets, we're seeing the majority of the altcoins up right now. We're starting to see meme coins cool off over the past few hours, but we're starting to see altcoins finally picking up steam. If you're looking at ADA to be specific, it's up 2% on the daily time frame with the price currently sitting at 75.5, and it's also up 0.2% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. But just by looking at the price, if you do follow me on my channel on a day-to-day basis, you should know by now where the price is currently sitting without even looking at the charts. But of course, we're going to get into the charts looking at its market cap, 26.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume sitting at $1.26 billion. Good to see. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. And what I asked was, which coin will be the biggest shocker when looking back in 12 months from now on? And 4,400 votes have come in as of now. And you can see this for yourself. Solana came at the top, and ADA is right behind Cardano at 31%. And why am I sharing this with you guys? This gives us an understanding that people are getting excited about ADA. Not only are they getting excited about that, but they're thinking that EDA is undervalued compared to where it could be in the upcoming months ahead of us as we approach the halving and then the post-halving. The parabolic cycle comes, and obviously we're just going based on history. But this number was quite interesting and did surprise me, honestly, because let's face it, if we were to go a few months back and if I were to ask this same question, I don't think ADA would have come up with 31% in terms of votes. So that is nice to see. And it gives us a way to engage with each other. So I appreciate you guys for taking your time out to come and let your thoughts be heard. So that's that. But now let's take a look at the price of 80, where it's currently sitting and what we could be expecting as we go further into March. So I'm going to start with the Bitcoin index. The Bitcoin index right now is going towards the upside. The reason why this is going towards the upside right now should not come as a surprise to anyone, because we did see Bitcoin see a significant move, an all-time high. And when all-time highs come, we do tend to see the majority of the momentum on the Bitcoin side. So dominance goes up, meaning more money is flowing into Bitcoin rather than altcoins, even though altcoins are following the Bitcoin momentum. But it's mostly just based on USD comparative. So that's something that you guys to remember when you are looking at the dominance index. But it's a very, very important index, and you need to incorporate this when you are analyzing the charts for anything, whether it's a meme coin, whether it's a layer 1, layer 2, any project that you're looking at. As far as crypto is concerned, always take a look at the Bitcoin dominance index, because it can go a long way. If you're looking at BTC, so Bitcoin did make its way up to $72,660, which was its new all-time high. Since then, we've seen a little bit of a minor pullback, which is to be expected. But what I want you guys to understand is where we saw the daily candle close happen yesterday, which was at $72,000. You've heard that correctly. So guess what this is telling me? This is telling me the push towards the upside is imminent. And I think we could see the price of BTC pushing up to 75K even in the upcoming week. And I think the month of March is going to be off on a bullish note. We might start to see the market turning around as April approaches, because that's the happening month. As of now, the sentiment is that April is going to be bearish, because obviously the news event is going to take place. And people think that April at the beginning of the month will start on a positive note just as the month starts. But we could see something completely different happen, and the whales take out profits early on. Because let's face it, we haven't seen any significant drop as or not for the entire market pretty much since the year 2024 started. So that's something you want to understand when you are looking at the charts. But now when we're looking at the price of ADA, this is what I wanted to discuss with you guys. As I started the video, I said that just by looking at the price, you should know where the price is currently sitting, and that is close to none other than its yearly highs. So now I'm going to quickly basically go over the daily time frame, and then I'm going to shift our focus back onto the hourly time frame. So what you're looking at EDA doing right now is it's having a hard time breaking out that key resistance at 79 cents. You can see this for yourself. This resistance is no joke. It's a significant resistance, because I said once this can break out, and if we're able to see a close above this resistance, 90 cents is the next target, as long as Bitcoin does not see a shakeout. But now that we have that out of the way, let's shift our focus towards the hourly time frame. Look at this chart. Now, if this does not get you excited, I don't know what will. And of course, there are a lot of people that don't like ADA because ADA hasn't done anything like the likes of Solana has. And honestly, I have mentioned that in our previous update. No one is to blame for that. No one is to blame for that. You have to do your due diligence and research at the end of the day. And if ADA, again, is the only coin that you have in your portfolio, guess what? You should be blaming yourself, not anyone else. It's not that ADA won't perform. It's the fact that you're missing out on other gains that could be made. And the only way to do that is to diversify your portfolio. But now that we have that out of the way, you're looking at this move. So literally yesterday, we retested the 78.6 support line. I discussed that in our previous update. And look at this bounce then. Bitcoin pushing up to an all-time high helped ETA reach this level at about 79 cents. But if you want to put this move into perspective, let's say your buy order was filled around 68.76 cents. You did see ETA go up 14.68% over the past 24 hours, or even less. So that was a beautiful bounce. And obviously we cleared this resistance that I spoke about. Look at this. Once we cleared this resistance, a Bitcoin push helped ETA push up to 78 cents. And obviously we do have significant resistance. But where we're currently sitting is where you would expect the price of ETA to be sitting. Remember, as the price was breaking out, it said this is a resistance that is coming on the way. If that can break out, we could see a new yearly high being retested potentially. And that same resistance now is turned into support. Let me put that into perspective for you guys. So now you could see as we were breaking towards the upside, we were seeing rejections at that price point. But now as the market is cooling off and the price of ETA is cooling off, you're seeing that same resistance playing as a level of support. So that is a good sign, in my opinion. And now this is giving me an indication that if the price can hang around within this level, I think we will see that push towards 80 plus cents. Love what I'm seeing here. Do let me know down below what you guys think. A long, long way to go for all-time highs being retested, but I'm very confident that 80 will be able to pull that off. It's going to be a long journey, not going to happen overnight, but patience is your number one key to follow. This is where we draw the curtains on today's video. Don't forget to support my channel by giving me a like, dropping me a comment, and subscribing to enjoy more existing updates. See you in one of my other videos.